Okay.
How does it look?
You look wonderful.
Show a little bit of nipple.
No, no nipple. Okay, hi friends.
Hello, humans.
Hi friends. We're having some coffee. What is this? Zimbabwean coffee?
Thank you, Jason from GA, my instructor. Yeah, really good coffee. I'm enjoying it.
Anything else we'd like to say to Jay?
A lot. I could put a lot onto it, but probably the most important part would be thank you for.
All that matters, was he a good teacher?
Yeah. He changed my life. That's what it matters. Like there's gonna be moments in my life, probably like 10 years from now, and like what I'll be like thinking about the events that I did, like what really what pivotal moments happened in my life, and that's like one of them. And I'll definitely remember Shelpa and Jason, my instructors from General Assembly. It's always like borders, America, China. Let's make it great. That's it.
Anything.
Casey Neistat.
Okay.
Joe Rogan experience for sure. Just because Joe like puts on Casey. Alright, first, why? Because Casey just fucking amazing. He inspires me, and just like the content that he puts out and the way he story tells. And Joe, because he really, I mean, he's a commentator, so he's obviously really he has his expertise in interviewing people, but also he just has good people on there, weird people. Just completely off topic, but just conversations, like sometimes I'll listen to a 3-hour podcast doing something, like.
And it's never too long, right?
Yeah, it's never too long. Like, who the fuck does that? You're like, are you listening to a 3-hour podcast? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, and sometimes if I miss some, I go back.
What about you? Besides, okay, now you can't pick Casey or Joe Rogan. Let's just say those are like in the back of your head.
Okay.
So,
now YouTube channels. I was thinking of podcasts again. YouTube. I don't know. Probably would like to see more Caleb Mogers. I also like Rick Drayson. Do you know who Rick Drayson is?
The bald guy, right?
Yeah, the old bald guy.
Yeah.
About golden era bodybuilding. Fuck it. Let's move on. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Waffles.
No reason, just fucking waffles.
Waffles all day. What do you put on your waffles?
If I'm trying to be healthy, do fruits.
With Nutella?
And then in addition to just blowing it off, I'll just pour Nutella and just smash a whole bunch of shit together and if I'm on munchies too, there'll be something exotic with Nutella. Like pineapple.
Nutella is like the worst food. Not like the worst, but like the worst feeling type of food, right?
Have you ever tried the European hazelnut cream? It's kind of like Nutella, but it has less shit. But it's just like you can't like with Nutella. You could eat the whole. Does
calorie-wise have the same though?
I don't know. I haven't checked it, but the thing with Nutella is it's just like it's like you could eat the whole jar. But like the European hazelnut spread that you tried with Nutella, like you eat 2 spoons and like you can taste the grease and like you just can't do it no more. You're just like okay, that's enough. You gargle on it. Yeah. What about you? What's your pancake that you would eat daily? So
protein pancakes,
supplementing, or just waffles, supplementing your diet, and then when you're just completely off the books, just say fuck it.
What do you mean?
Well, like what do you add to a waffle?
To waffles? Probably would say the same fruit, maybe some yogurt. If I'm trying to be healthy. Otherwise, sour cream and sugar mixed or sour cream and jelly mixed. It's the best cream. I feel like for pancakes, waffles, all that shit.
With jelly on top.
Yeah. Okay.
Both for different occasions. I like to smoke a bowl before something like really quick, going to the gym or something like that. I don't do jiu-jitsu high. I don't smoke. It doesn't work for me. And whatever Eddie Bravo tells you about chemtrails and weed, you don't. No, I just don't smoke.
Like you don't believe in chemtrails?
No, bro. Yeah, I like both for like quick occasions or like morning.
So you're gonna do it for jiu-jitsu?
Before? No, I don't. I can't.
Even a little bit? No?
Post? Yeah.
Didn't you used to do that?
I did a few times, and it's one of those moments that's a hit or miss, and most of them were a miss.
Maybe it's a bad pot.
No, it's just how you get into that zone. Sometimes it's a miss or a hit, and like most of the time it's a miss. So I was like, all right, I'll save it for after, because after because you get this adrenaline rush, and then like you just stay like wired after, and it's like not good. Sometimes you can't even go to sleep, so it's like good to do that. And then J is good for like you said, like socializing occasions and just like routing and just talking.
Yeah, Jay is awesome for social.
Yeah, we support weed. You guys are probably watching and you guys are like, oh man, these guys smoke weed, man. Yeah, when was the last time you had your fucking beer? When was the last time you had a burger? When was the last time you had large fries? I bet you eating a large fry from McDonald's is way worse than smoking an ounce of bud.
An ounce.
Just a FYI.
Just a few books that would, you say, blew your mind or changed you. Don't need to go too deep, just things that would, books that would influence you.
The Art of War, or The War of Art, by Stephen Pressfield.
Is that the resistance of
about resistance. That would blew my mind. It's like, this is what I'm doing every day.
It is. It's like reading and you're like, fuck, this is me. It's probably a lot of people though.
I don't remember any other books like that kind of left a huge mark on me. There's plenty of good books that I read. I could probably, if I browsed through, I could tell you, but I don't remember anything that left a mark like that. What about you?
I liked Eckhart Tolle, even though it's like fucking spiritual as fuck. You can't, like, some people can't listen to it, but I thought
What do
it
you
was
mean
like
spiritual? Like, what does he represent?
like he was talking about like Earth and like
in a
like-
religious sense, or he
like
was
explaining religion. No, he's not really like for religion. He's more about like explaining why society wants communism, why society is acting in certain ways. It just opened up my mind a bit, and it was just like the start of like I was like 18 or something, and then it started to open up my mind more towards those things. So yeah, there's a lot of good books, but like can't think off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, there's a few good books that could leave a mark, but I read a lot of books. It's like one of those quotes, Ralph Emerson, I believe. That's the guy.
I have his book.
He said, I read a lot of books. I don't remember any, but I've had a lot of meals. I don't remember all the meals that I had, but they somehow made me. I feel like that's the thing for books. Like, there's gonna be a few books that leave a mark on you, but you probably gotta read a shit ton of books, and then it's gonna be like an unconscious mark on you. I guess gonna be books.
Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has some great writing on society when it's old.
What would you say your favorite comedian is?
Louis C.K. just because he offends people. I don't know. He's funny in like a dark way sometimes, and we have a choice of looking at it like either that way or that way, and I think he always brings like the funny side of things, like dark
He has a witty humor. I like it.
Yeah.
It's like nothing. Don't take anything seriously. It's all bullshit. Kind of like that type of stuff. I like it.
What are yours?
Can't tell you what's my favorite, but I can tell you like a few top ones. Joey Diaz, Brian Callen.
I love Joey. He's like the epitome of like being real.
He tells you how it is, and like his jokes, he just gets so into it, and like you can see like he's so passionate.
Enthusiastic about it. Yeah, I would love to go see him live.
Soon, hopefully, Joe, come to Chicago, please.
Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz, Coco.
Any more comedians? I think Joe Rogan podcast really brought out like how comedians are like sort of like actually the voice of the society in a way. You know, they make fun of things. They
like
talk
George
about
Carlin.
them.
Oh, is it George Carlin, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like George Carlin, like he used to give it hard sometimes. He used to give it really hard, but yeah.
Like even Joe Rogan, can't think of many, but
Tony Hinchcliffe, I feel like is funny as fuck in his own ways. He's like, just because like he has like a little gay voice and his like voice is really soft, I feel like that makes it
Duncan Trussell.
Trussell, yeah, he's fucking.
He's one of my favorite human beings, probably.
He's amazing. When he goes with Joe and they're like,
It's like a good combo, right?
they just put on like connect together. Just it's something amazing. They make art.
Yeah. All right, I think that's about it for today. That's all the questions we have.
Yeah. Hopefully we didn't answer too much. We want to leave all the special stuff for later.
Yeah, check out our podcast. Look us up on YouTube, Odd Waffles. On Instagram, it's Odd Waffles Live. What else do we have?
There's like the buttons in Instagram. It says follow. Make sure you press that.